Currently, we've only got Nerf guns.
I'm prepared for this.
This isn't podcast material, is it?
No. But it's talking point. Hello and welcome to the talking point. Fuck it. There's meant to be a description of the video. It's our video where we ask a question and talk about shit. And
we should have started this about 2 hours ago.
We've been drinking and just gossiping.
Yeah. It's been 2 weeks.
3 weeks. No, 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Yeah, why not? Since we last had a catch up.
Yeah.
So, yeah. What did we do?
Last week we asked people to tell us the strangest patent, trademark, or copyright they had heard of, as a result of King.com being a bunch of dick monkeys, and what?
Dick monkeys. It's a new insult on me. I've never heard that one before.
And for the first time ever, we actually had a comment via the 8bitalliance.com website, telling me to look up Arthur Paul Pendrick.
Right,
on Wikipedia. Now, he is
Was this related, or is this just...
No. This is a British ex-patent officer who has the patent for about 149 separate inventions before he died. He died a couple of years back. This is quite an old story.
Are any of them useful? Because they're ridiculous.
This is quite a few years ago. Insofar as the BBC News website is from 2002, so far back, the story is that old. It doesn't have the up-to-date styling on it. You can't. The page doesn't load properly.
It's like the Wayback Machine.
Yeah, it is literally. Good. We have wandered through the rabbit hole, but he has things invented like the mustache protector and trainer, a ladder for spiders to climb out of the bath.
Honestly, you lost me a moustache. I don't think there's any chance in hell of me ever needing his product.
Spectacles for chickens. A two-handed glove for couples who wish to maintain palm-to-palm contact even in chilly weather.
How do you know a chicken's prescription? Is it better or worse? Better or worse? Why?
He was kind of trying to prove the point that the patent system was flawed because everything that he patented was an invention that genuinely could be done, and he made sure that everything could be, because he knew exactly what had to be included to get it through the patent office. So his estate owns that many patents.
Yeah.
And one of them, what was one of them? For the rehydration of the Sahara Desert using water in frozen form from the Antarctic.
Dropping basically a big ass ice cube in the Sahara Desert.
No. Because he realised that pumping the water would require dealing with various regions' border controls. The patent was actually for a device that would be able to provide the frozen media in a projectile manner, so that it didn't have to be piped.
Firing an ice cube
basically,
in the Sahara Desert.
Yeah. So basically, a big ass fucking snowball cannon.
I started to think I would like this guy.
I loved him.
Were he not dead?
Yeah.
I'm guessing he's dead.
Yeah, he died a couple of years ago. But.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What the fuck is that?
The helmet with a rifle fitted into it, designed for head mounting. Unfortunately, the recoil would have broken a man's neck during early trials.
Oh, wait, the recoil broke a man's neck during... They actually tested it.
No, but because he knew the things that he had to fill in. That's one of the things. Cat flaps connected to an atomic bomb.
In space?
Yeah.
What?
This guy was a genius.
This is... Right, this...
It could detect... Basically, cat flaps connected to an atomic bomb in space that detected the colour of the cat to make sure that no cat that wasn't yours was going through the cat flap. If it did, it nuked it.
Right, this is the definition of a patent troll. This isn't... A patent troll, as we know it, is somebody that holds lots of patents that are useful, but just holds them. This is a troll. This is someone clearly taking the piss.
Well, no, he's actually being... he's doing it for a reason. He's trying to prove how bad.
Ridiculous the system is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did get you a beer, right?
Yeah, it's down there.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
But he when asked, spectacless chickens may seem odd, but the birds do have a tendency to try and peck each other's eyes out. And anybody that's tried to put flea powder on a cat will no doubt see the logic in a delousing bag pictured at the top of the page, which literally was just a cat in a bag. That was a delousing.
There's Chris where you used to pour the salt in.
No, but at that point, I can see the logic behind that one, but I can't see the logic of trying to get the cat in the bag unless he had a separate invention for getting the cat in the bag in the first place.
I'll be honest, what I know of cats is when they come out the bag that's the problem. They're going to want to hurt you. Or is that just me being a dog fanatic that I just don't like cats?
Don't know, but that guy, the person who suggests that just called himself Frasp. And
on a note of me being a dog fanatic and cats, have you seen Munchkin cats?
No.
They're like sausage dogs, but cats. Honestly, it's the best thing ever. It's definitely worth a Google if you ever get a chance.
Okay, and on to Facebook. Yeah. The other suggestions we got. Some of these are brilliant. Apparently, the guy that's on the Storage Wars TV show.
Yeah, I assume you've watched it, right?
Yes. I watch Storage Hunters. I don't like Storage Wars because the characters on there, because none of them are real. So
no, it's like, yep. I honestly, I want to punch him every time he makes that noise.
Yeah. Apparently, the guy that makes that sound that he just did copyrighted it and then took on a rapper who kept saying it.
I don't even know where to.
But Trevor's actual suggestion, that was just an aside, that's one he found stupid. Right. His actual suggestion was the patent for assisted birth using centrifugal force.
Oh, sorry.
And there's actually diagrams. You can look up diagrams in the
grabbing a woman by the hands and spinning her around.
Oh, no. There's a mechanism involved. It requires a stretcher.
This is the best thing ever. What the?
I will. There'll be links to all of these, by the way. And
actually,
literally,
yeah. So your head stays in place.
Yep.
So that means you don't get too many ill effects. But you spin around from the point of your brain. Yeah.
You're basically, the woman is supposed to spin around on her head point so that the child is flung out at high velocity. Yeah. And there's a little net to catch it.
Yeah. It's on a bungee cord anyway. It's not like it's going to get that far.
Depends how fast they're spinning.
I wouldn't mind. The inventors are clearly married.
Yeah.
It's like both of them, George and Charlotte Blonsky. He said, God, that looked difficult. We should come up with something.
So many detailed diagrams. That's fucking ridiculous. Melody.
Oh, sorry. She's Melody.
Her favourite, as far as crazy IPs go, is the bird diaper.
I would like to disagree, but having researched getting a pet duck, a bird diaper seems essential. Oh God, put it on a parrot. Why is it on a parrot?
That's a budgie, as far as I'm concerned.
It might be a budgie. It's
a biodegradable fabric. Hang on. Bird diaper for an uncaged pet bird to wear, featuring an enclosed pouch for receiving and containing excrement. An apertures to accommodate both the wings and tail of the bird. Elastic straps and hook secure the diaper onto the body of the pet bird without restricting motion. Bird diaper is fabricated using spandex or other stretchable lightweight material.
I honestly, Why? I can understand for a duck. If a duck's too big to put in a cage, it wanders around your house. You need somewhere so it can go crap without messing up your house. Duck diaper, fine. Yeah. But they put it on a budgie or a parrot or something that genuinely can live in a cage.
No, if you're going to get a bird that can fly and you're going to let it fly around the house, except it's going to shit somewhere.
Better yet, they're quite intelligent. Man.
Yeah.
Teach them. I don't know if you can actually, but lots of other animals
parrots can be trained to do stuff. I don't know if you can potty train them, but
hell, it's probably similar to trying to train my dog.
Yeah, your dog doesn't seem to learn jack shit.
But try and teach it to go outside, no.
Dan Allen came to us. He hates the candy thing. He came up with the. He suggested the anti-eating face mask, which is basically a Hannibal Lecter style grill for your mouth,
so you can't eat.
So that you can't eat, to help with obesity. It's apparently a patented thing.
You know what the problem is with that, right? People that are obese genuinely have some kind of addiction to food. Yeah. They want food, right? If they put this mask on, probably quite likely they could take it off as well. Just have a meal. Or donut. Yeah, it's not.
Milkshake. They're just going to liquidize everything.
Well, look at it this way. One of the reasons for the obesity epidemic is, let's go American here, soda.
Yeah.
You can still drink that through a mask with bars on it. You just get a straw.
Walmart apparently trying to trademark the smiley face.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
They're never going to win that. And Facebook having the prefix of face as a trademark. That actually is as ridiculous as the candy trademark.
Haven't they won that already?
Yeah, they won that. Yeah, they actually do have that one. But Dan's final suggestion was the guy who patented piercing glasses, which is actually just a piercing on the bridge of your nose that actually has glasses attached to it.
Yeah, that's quite bad.
But considering that the way everything's going at the minute, people are getting piercings everywhere. A lot of people have the bridge of the nose piercing already.
Just make use of it. Right?
Yeah, it's just making use of a piercing that you already have.
Yeah.
So I don't see that as quite as ridiculous as it sounds.
I kind of do, for the sense that a lot of people, they have glasses, sometimes they'll lift them up.
Yeah, but if they're on a hinge on your piercing.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah. Well, they have those cool flip down, I say cool, flip down sunglasses that everyone seems to have. Not everyone. Weirdos. I should never be allowed glasses. That's a perfect reason why. I would have those silly lenses that go in all different directions. I don't know what this is. I should.
And Michelle, with our final suggestion, is her most crazy one was the fact that Jay-Z and Beyonce tried to trademark the name of their own daughter. And I had to Google it because I wanted to know what was so special about Jay-Z and Beyonce's kid's name. And it's because they named their kid, and the page is loading, Blue Ivy.
What?
That is up there with North.
No, North is genius. Right? I'm sorry, but Blue Ivy is just the name of a plant.
Yeah, but the reason...
Northwest is a freaking direction.
No. The reason they wanted to trademark it as well is because they wanted to release... They were going to release a range of baby clothes under the Blue Ivy baby clothing range.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Why?
They were said to be planning a launch of a range of baby products and clothes called Blue Ivy.
That's just wrong. So many ways.
Yep.
I love the fact M&S is trying to sell you a woman.
I don't know what M&S sell anymore.
Would you like to buy Rosie Huntington Whiteley? We usually wouldn't know who she was, but Fee's obsessed and she has sausage dogs. So
that's who that woman is. I've seen the advert many, many times. I wondered who the fuck that goofy-faced woman is.
Her face is messed up, isn't it?
Yeah, there's something wrong with her face.
Thank you! Right, Fee obsesses, but her face is messed up. This is what I don't understand. Why are lots of fucked up looking people models?
Yeah.
Kate Moss, she looks like a fish! Her eyes are looking in opposite directions.
No, the one that gets me. What the makeup one? The one with the gap in her teeth. Get the London look. I will.
That is the London look. No.
I will. I'll get the fucking chisel out to my facial.
Americans probably laugh at it because the whole British we have bad teeth thing.
Yeah.
Get the London look. No. I genuinely I am lost with models.
Marks and Spencer's adverts. I have no idea what they sell anymore other than bras because basically their advert just seems to be that woman with her odd face.
Yeah.
With no clothes on.
No, there are two things I despise. It's M&S and their advertising. And to be fair, it's come about because they're going down the pan.
Yeah.
And not Licenza. There's some kind of ladies' bra shop. How well educated do I sound here? There is a bra shop in the middle of Hull, and it's all supposed to be you can get any bra, any size, any design, blah blah blah, and it's supposed to be serious, except for they have panelled TVs on the outside that point outwards with kids walking by, and there's women in brown panties strutting around being all happy.
Yeah, I have to walk past that every morning to the train station.
What the fuck? I hate that shop.
It's not Licenza.
No. I even know who owns it. It's thier. It's
that
one of these
explains a lot of
stupid bloody shops. But I hate that shop. Just for the fact that it's all well and good having a serious place where you can get any shape, size, model, whatever.
Yeah.
Great. But don't have some skinny bint who's been airbrushed to hell dancing around in front of kids who don't know about any of that yet. I mean, it frustrates the hell out of me. Sorry, I hate that place. With a passion. Because every time I walk by, there's just...
The TV's never on when I walk past.
You get there
because it's too early in the morning. But the actual... It's the mannequins that they use that disturb me. They're actually deformed.
Yeah, that's not surprising. It's the ones with the weird faces, the mannequins.
Any mannequin... No mannequin should ever have a face. It's just simple. No head, no face, no nothing.
Our mannequin at work, you can even take off the chest. it just pops out. It's great. Sorry, where were we going? Also, on a similar note, don't walk through your office holding a mannequin by the buttocks. I had to carry a mannequin, so I just held it. I put it over my shoulder and carried it. And people were looking at me funny. When I came back through, you have a good feel? What? Oh, obviously it's just that it's the logical point because there's a ledge to grab it. So
there's a gripping point.
Yeah. It was fine. I'm carrying a male mannequin. People are giggling. I'm carrying the female one. It's like, yeah, that's normal. It's just wandering through.
Okay, so which one of those would you say is the funniest? Because
the worst one out of all, honestly, I would say the guy that commented on the website.
We will try.
I think he deserves a medal for bringing that up because.
And the random box of.
Oh, yeah, do we have their email address?
Yes.
Oh, brilliant.
So I'll contact them.
Random stranger, tell your friends! We have a loot crate for you.
It's not a proper loot crate, it's just a crate of stuff that I have, including copies of Super Meat Boy, Minecraft calendars.
It's actually pretty good. So you got Minecraft goodies, 2 Meat Boy related games, because same developer, right?
No.
Nope, different
No,
developer.
Binding of Isaac is not the same developer.
Yeah, sorry.
It's a very good game.
You've watched the Indie Game movie, haven't you?
A few too many times.
You can't enjoy Meat Boy after.
No, you can.
Watching.
Yeah, but not quite as much as you did before.
Yeah. that feed put it on the other day. Do you want to watch it? No, I've watched it. No, it ruins games. That is the worst.
We will contact him and send him the random box of fun stuff.
It's useful. I worry what corner of the world we have to send it to. If it's Thailand, right? If they're back, I will not be happy. That's it though. We
need a new talking point. So this week's talking point, we're gonna go with Dungeon Keeper. Because yes, it came back this week. It was either this week or last week, but it's come back for mobile by EA, and EA aren't the worst company in the world.
But they're getting
But they're
close.
But they're aiming for it.
They don't do anything to endear themselves, do they?
They released a mobile version of Dungeon Keeper.
Yeah.
And gamers around the world went, fucking finally!
In all of the circumstances, people celebrate. They launch fireworks, they drink copious amounts of whatever the hell we're drinking. They celebrate the fact that Dungeon Keeper is now on mobile, which is, to be honest, where it kind of belongs.
Yeah, it belongs on mobile. But not just that it's on mobile, but that Dungeon Keeper is back. It's been a decade since the last Dungeon Keeper game.
Yeah.
Which
it's been more than a decade, surely.
It's possibly more, yeah. But it's been at least a decade.
I've got my serious arms out now. There we go.
But everybody expected it being released and thought, fine, Dungeon Keeper on mobile, I'll happily pay 10 quid. I'll pay 15 quid for it for a full app. No. Even better than that. It's free to play.
Right, honestly, I know he doesn't watch this, but if Mike Bithell is watching this, he'll be going, fucking told you so.
Yeah.
Because he has done nothing but go on about the fact that free-to-play is a dangerous dynamic. It can work beautifully. And it can work beautifully access.
If your developers aren't.
Yeah, it can give you access to games you usually wouldn't buy. Great. Yeah. But in this case, it's the downside.
Yeah.
It's exactly what he's been preaching for the past few years. It's that free-to-play is filled with exploitative businessmen.
I can give you 3 games that do free-to-play well. Off the top of my head. Flappy Bird. Just come out.
It's just free.
Yeah, yeah, but it's made it makes nearly $50,000 per day on advertising revenue alone.
Right, sorry to sidetrack you here, but what the fuck? Because Flappy Bird is, in no uncertain terms, it is a perfect example of what you create when you start making games at university.
Yes.
It is an example of a simple
there we go. Flappy Bird creates $50,000 per day in advertising revenue.
Oh my fucking...
Because people get the frustration factor. Even if they're only playing it for 10 minutes at a time. That's rolling the adverts.
I would like to say this is just, it's ridiculous, but FTL. I'm doing the exact same thing.
But it's proof that the free-to-play model can work without any free... If you want to go into games that actually do the payment side of it, the microtransaction side of it, right? We have Jetpack Joyride.
Yes, that was
At no point do you get compelled to buy anything.
I didn't. I just kept playing it.
But if you want to, you can buy all the extra things, and people do. Ski Safari.
Yeah, that works.
No, at no point are you compelled. Are you forced to buy anything? And Tiny Wings.
I didn't even know that. I didn't know it had.
It's got microtransactions.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, exactly. But
I just played it. I just kept going. Yeah, going.
But there are adverts if you don't pay for it, so they're getting their income either way. But EA with Dungeon Keeper. So Dungeon Keeper is an old school game. You have your little dungeon, and you've got to build and expand that dungeon and put new bits in it, which means digging. Here is where the rub is.
Yeah.
Now, digging takes time, and it always did take time.
Which is fair enough.
But that time, they've got that wrong. So basically, you can take some of the blocks can take 3 or 4 hours to dig out. That's fair enough on a mobile game because you're expected to only be playing it for a couple of minutes at a time.
You jump in, do a few things, jump out.
Yeah, you get a notification saying your digging is done. You jump in, you fix something, and you do.
Oh, this is honestly, I don't want to go into a full rant.
But some of the blocks take 24 hours to dig out.
Yeah, which
was very ominous. Yeah.
Sorry, Karen.
And you can require to be digging out 3 or 4 of these to get enough ground space to put in a new hatchery or a new whatever you need for this game. Everything around this game has been designed. Now, microtransaction games are generally around you speeding up the game.
They want to get your money out of you.
Yeah, they're about you speeding up the game. The point is that this Dungeon Keeper version seems to be about you paying you through the nose.
You can't even play the game.
Yeah,
without.
There is no free to play. You can pay without playing. Play without paying is the general free to play ethos, the one that everybody seems to tout.
The be all and end all is you can open this app, say I want to mine that. Dig there, and then that's it. You literally.
That's it. That's your actions for the day, for 24 fucking hours.
Yeah. Which is just too far.
That's wrong, because at that point, the only option you've got is speed it up. Okay, that costs me 300 gems. How much is 300 gems? Oh, it's £6. The fact that on their store, on their thing where they show all the different payment options, the $70 package has been labelled as the best value package.
But it's not beyond. We've had a lot in the UK. There's new legislation passed in the UK.
Oh yeah, that's
you can't get away with this shit anymore for microtransactions.
Yeah.
So there was a company. Let's speak English. There was a company that released a game where literally your pet is dying. You need to give it this shot to, and it's aimed at kids. And basically, your pet is dying. Click this; it'll make it better. This is going to cost you X amount. Blah blah blah. Kids go blah, 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 done. It's exactly the same thing.
Yeah,
you're dying of boredom. To continue, click here. Money.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
But what's worse is the fact that there are people out there that are clearly liking it because they don't know any better. Because that's what they've brought. We're dealing with a generation now that have grown up on these kind of games, so this is accepted.
You've got to bear in mind, there's idiots will buy anything.
Yeah. What isn't alright? Now, the microtransaction side of it, yes, I'm furious about it. The fact that they've destroyed a beloved franchise, that even its franchise creator, Peter Molyneux, has talked to the BBC and said, I have no idea what these idiots are playing at.
Yeah.
This is an example of where microtransactions have gone wrong.
Mm-hmm.
EA's standpoint is that from their side of things, their analytics show that people are loving the game, that people are happy to play this. Because on the Android and iPhone stores, they have 4 and 4.5 out of 5 stars at all times, and they've got thousands of reviews. The reason that happened is because of the way that they've implemented the rating thing. Yeah. Now, every game...
As far as I'm concerned, this is either utter genius or massively naive.
Yeah. So basically, everybody who's played mobile games knows that occasionally something will pop up saying, please rate us, it helps us, and you feel sorry for them, so you do. In Dungeon Keeper, it pops up saying, enjoying Dungeon Keeper, how would you rate this experience? 5 stars or 1.4 stars? If you press 5 stars, it instantly logs a 5-star rating.
Yeah.
No, nothing else, just one button press. If you rate press the 1 to 4 stars button, it takes you to a feedback form, a quite substantial feedback form.
Yeah.
At which point most people will think, well, fuck that, I'd rather go back to playing.
From a web perspective, our forms generally contain no more than 3 or 4 fields.
Yep.
Because beyond that, people go, you know what, fuck it, it's not worth it.
Yes.
This just went way beyond that and basically went, tell us your mother's maiden name and what she likes to eat for breakfast in the morning before you submit this form.
So as a result, Dungeon Keeper's ratings on these app stores is very positive. Its review scores on, as much as I hate to use them as an example, Metacritic, I really... vehemently detest Metacritic, but
in this scenario,
an average user score of 0.3 and a critic Metascore of 46 which is being held up by two sites.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, 3.
Yeah.
It plummets after those 3.
But when even Eurogamer, when Metacritic is having to pick its articles for its critic reviews and isn't including Eurogamer on the front page...
I actually want to point out the fact that this Metacritic score isn't well balanced.
No.
Because you've got 2 positive, 1 medium, and 9 negative. So 9 of them are 40 and below.
Yeah.
And yet still it's got a score of 46.
This is one of my arguments.
There's something wrong with Metacritic.
I have been through this entire argument of Metacritic. Different sites are given different weightings in the Metacritic system. Which
is all well and good, but usually Eurogamer is given high weighting.
Yeah.
And it's below 46. I refuse to believe MacLife, 148 apps, and Slide to Play are given a higher weighting. What the hell? There is no decent, reputable site giving it more than 46.
IGN, the first IGN site that's listed is IGN Italy, and they give it a 40. Digital Spy, 40. Destructoid, 40.
Bullshit is this weighting?
Yeah.
That's just nonsense.
Eurogamer, 10. Metro, 0.
I'm not surprised. It's terrible.
Yeah, Metro's blurb. The only sentence that Metacritic could get out of the Metro review that was worth putting on its site is, Dungeon Keeper is not a game, not anymore. Instead, it is just a virtual bear constantly demanding your spare change and offering you nothing in return. That quote is only surpassed by Jim Sterling's quote at the end of his review on The Escapist of a cynically motivated skeleton of a non-game, a scam that will take your cash and offer nothing in return, a perversion of a respected series twisted by some of the most soulless, selfless and nauseating human beings that have ever blighted the games industry.
Yeah. I don't think he's a fan. I mean, this is we're hitting that turning point.
Yeah.
This is EA going a little bit too far. This is them ensuring the fact that they are the worst business in the world ever.
I've got nothing wrong and nothing against the free-to-play mobile games industry. There's very good evidence. In fact, on my phone right now, there are very many games that prove that it works.
The model works.
But
the developers sometimes, not the publishers, sometimes go a bit too far.
And I've just realised after all this ranting that we don't really have a question to come out of this other than we just wanted to rant.
We just wanted to really state it. How about this? What's your favourite free-to-play game? Rather than going on the negative, what's your favourite free-to-play game?
That's it. Which free-to-play game do you have that proves that model works? So that we can send this list to EA to say, look at this.
Yeah.
This is why you fucked up.
And Claire, if you made it this far, ask Steve what his favourite free-to-play game is.
Hello,
honestly,
Claire.
It's wasted. If you ask Claire what her favourite free-to-play game is, she doesn't play games. But Steve does.
Bollocks. No.
Scottish
she plays Candy Crush.
No, honestly. She's got a BlackBerry.
She's got Facebook. She plays Candy Crush.
She's got a BlackBerry. I didn't say she had Facebook.
Oh, dear.
She's Steve plays games. If you're watching this, ask him what free-to-play games he likes.
So I'm going. That's a good question. What is your favourite free-to-play game? Because EA got it so very, very badly wrong.
Yeah, they done goofed.